welcome to my series. Little backstory, I grew up as a preacher's kid. Went to the same church for like 30 plus-ish years. And I think I've realized kind of recently that what I grew up believing is not necessarily what I believe anymore for all of it. Not that I don't believe all of it, it's just I don't believe all of it anymore. Therapy has been really healing. I've heard the word deconstruction a lot about Christians in particular. I grew up in the Church of Christ. Heard the word deconstruction, and I started talking to my therapist about it and thought, like, is deconstruction really what I'm going through, or really what I want to go through? Because I've had like such a belief in God until recently. A lot of things have changed in family dynamics and friends and marriage and life, where it's just made me question a lot of my beliefs. And I think it's good to question your beliefs. I think it's good to challenge authority. I think it's good to ask questions from authority and ask questions about God, ask questions to God. And I think that's something I've really been like trying to do lately. Since growing up in the Church of Christ, I only went to the Church of Christ, really. I had visited like a couple other churches here and there, but nothing major. And so in this reconstruction journey, I am trying to visit different churches. So that's kind of where I'm going with this, is like a series of what I've learned from those churches and what I've learned from the sermons or the preachers. And so I'm going to take you along on their journey because I'm really excited. It's really scary to go out of my norm, especially because I grew up believing like our religion is kind of like the only way to get to heaven, or our belief system is the only way to get to heaven, and these certain sets of belief are the only way to get to heaven. And I'm not knocking anyone on that. If you believe in Church of Christ beliefs or whatever your religion is, that's on you, you know. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to tell you like what my story is and go from there. And just take you along on it. It's been good. I've been talking to people who I consider like not like wise people, who have really helped me kind of like go on this journey and encouraged me to ask questions and to ask, what do you believe? And take that, like my belief and my faith, onto my own. I'm still figuring out what I believe at my age. I thought I really had it figured out, and then I just kind of stopped. I stopped going to church. I stopped talking to God. I've been really angry with him, and just recently started wanting to go back to church. I don't know where I'm going to end up. I don't know if I'll end up in the Church of Christ again. I don't know if I will end up in a different church or a denominational church, which is really scary because I, again, had this belief growing up that this is the only way, and now I'm kind of challenging that of like, is this the only way? Is this the only belief? Does my church, or that I used to go to, believe in the only right thing? Is the Bible really saying this for this belief? And does this church have it right or wrong? So I'm really excited. And yeah, it's been fun. I've went to 2 different churches in the last 2 weeks, both places that I would not go to in my like growing up years, and both times I wanted to walk right back out because I immediately was like, this isn't right, this isn't a Church of Christ. And I kind of had to challenge myself on that belief of like, why is this not right? Is this really wrong? Is this wrong to attend a church service? Is this wrong to visit this kind of church? Is it wrong to have this kind of preacher? Is it wrong to have this kind of belief? Whatever it is. And I really like that because it's been a fun growth and it's been a fun learning curve. And I just want to keep growing and keep being challenged and keep believing and keep going towards a goal. So I think each week I'm going to post a little upload of what the sermon was about, what the vibe was, what my belief was, and if I would go back there again. So yeah, if you want to come along, it's going to be great. And again, I'm extremely nervous. I don't even know what I'm trying to get out of this, visiting different churches kind of thing. I don't know what the end result is or what it's going to be. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of open to it because I've been lost for a while, and I want community back. I loved going to church because of the community, and how people took care of each other, checked in on each other, and I haven't had that for a while, and I just miss that. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Please talk to me about it. I'm on this journey though. I'm excited. Again, I lost my faith. I lost belief, and I am ready to find something again. So drop church suggestions, drop questions, drop your favorite place to go to church, if you go to church, if you don't go to church. Not trying to offend anyone here. It's just I'm interested in going to different churches, and I want to learn about different churches' beliefs and religions and see if it resonates with me, see if I agree with it, see if I disagree with it. Why do I agree with it? Why do I disagree with it? What do I like about it? And yeah, just kind of challenge my past beliefs. So thanks for coming along. And even if this is for myself, I'm happy to do this and happy to vlog or plug, whatever, record this for myself so that I can look back and see how far I've come. So have a great night, and thanks for coming, guys. Bye.